Hey everyone, this is Zack Hample back at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona for the second straight game, and I am super pumped about my ticket for tonight. It's in a spot where I've never been in this stadium, about as close to the field as you can possibly get, in foul territory. So stay tuned for that later on, but for right now, this place is about to open. Batting practice should be pretty good, getting in nice and early. The D-backs can really hit. The Mariners are in town. They also got some legit sluggers, so let's get to it. The roof is closed today and the air conditioning is pumping. I started off in left field and caught a home run within the first minute down in the front row, hit by Steven Souza Jr. Then, when the next group of D-backs came up, I counted the righties and lefties, saw that 3 of the 4 guys were left-handed, so I transitioned over to right field, and even though it was super empty out here, there just wasn't any action. All these guys were just hitting line drives, long fly balls to the warning track. I did manage to get one baseball out here in right field, a random toss-up by a ball boy, landed in the empty benches, trickled down the stairs. So 2 groups of BP so far, 2 baseballs. I'll take it. The Mariners are just coming out now, so hopefully they can do a bit better. Ichiro Suzuki, age 44, no longer officially on the Mariners roster, but he still works out with the team. Amazing to see him up close. International icon and baseball legend. He looks just as good now as he did as a rookie. All the Mariners out there getting loose, Nelson Cruz, Robinson Cano, Gene Segura, so many big names on this team. And they are amazing during batting practice. The first group had a bunch of righties, so I played deep on the concourse in left center. Mike Zunino hit one that landed on that little balcony, and I jumped over a railing, down a few feet, and grabbed that baseball. Robbie Cano was in the next group. He hit some balls deep into the seats and straight away right field, but didn't quite reach the concourse on the right side of the batter's eye. But Nelson Cruz was up there, Mr. Boomstick. He is like a home run derby champion. He blasted a line drive at me. That thing must have gone about 430 feet. I was all set to catch it, and it clipped the edge of a little lamp attached to a big metal beam. So that was frustrating, but great to see so much action. And then in the final group of BP, the man, Ichiro, was putting on a better show than anybody else. He has such a fluid swing, so easy. He's not even that big, about 5'11", maybe 170 pounds, but he has tremendous power. I got my 4th ball of the day, hit by him, scooted to my left, climbed up on a bench, made a pretty nice catch on that one, so that really felt good. There were balls landing all around me. I just missed a few of them. It was really crowded, got a little caught up on the benches, but this is what batting practice is all about. Home runs flying all over the place. So 4 baseballs for me today, not an incredible total, but I'll take it. And for right now, I am going to check out the press level, meeting up with a very special friend, so let's head up that way.
Ok, aquí estamos en el booth del español de los Diamondbacks con Zack Hample que nos visita el día de hoy. ¿Qué te parece la experiencia, Zack?
Yeah, that sounded really good to me. I think the rough translation is we're here in the Fox TV booth, the Spanish broadcast booth. I heard Zack Hample, that's me, yeah. So Rodrigo López here, former Major League pitcher, current Spanish broadcaster for the D-backs. Great to hang with you.
Thank you for coming.
And so I met this guy back in spring training. I did a meet and greet at Tempe, and his son Raymond showed up. So here we are again. How long have you worked for the D-backs, first of all, broadcasting?
This is my 5th year with the Diamondbacks, starting in 2014 after retiring.
Okay.
In 2013, that was my last year as an active player. So.
And you transitioned right over to broadcasting?
Pretty much, yes.
And how many games a year do you broadcast?
120 out of the 162.
So 3/4 of the games, which means you travel with the team sometimes.
Yeah, most of the time.
Monterrey, next year the D-backs are going.
Excited to be
pumped
back.
For that?
Yeah. We're in Mexico, one of the largest cities in Mexico. So we're going to have a 2 exhibitions game during the spring training against the Rockies.
That's going to be a whole lot of fun. And I'm just wondering, I'm sure a lot of people watching might be wondering, how much work and preparation goes into preparing for one game?
It's a lot of work, but you know, everything goes with the team, goes with the game. And note, you have to read a lot. You have to read a lot. Get to know all the players and whatever.
Got to make sure you know how to pronounce their names.
Yeah, in English and in Spanish.
Right.
And a little bit of their background, where they're coming from, any particular story that they have. Or if I play with one of those guys, probably share one of my stories.
But nothing too embarrassing. I'm sure you saw a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, but sometimes it's fun. Sometimes
we got to keep it family friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just a little bit earlier, Rodrigo showed me the press box where all the writers hang out. There's 3 different levels of seating, obviously a great view of the field. Nice to get a look at that. And a very impressive display dedicated to Joe Gargiola, former Major League catcher, legendary broadcaster, Hall of Famer. So just really great to be up here in the press level, a little look behind the scenes, hanging with this guy, catching up again. And your sons, Raymond and Rodrigo Jr., are here. We got to get them in the video. You guys want to jump in here? Swing the camera around this way. These guys right here.
How's it going?
What's up? So it's a family affair here at Chase Field, but really good hanging. Thanks for bringing me up here. And ever get a foul ball up here in the booth? I mean, the angle here it's not bad.
Well, I'm here, but in the last 2 years, coming been. No one.
Zero foul balls in the last 2 years.
Zero foul balls. I'm ready for it. So I just waiting for one to come. Many years to come. Hopefully many balls to come.
I believe in his skills for catching foul balls. If he can deal with comebackers from 60 feet 6 inches, he can catch a floater that comes back this way. Anyway, thank you again, and we will move on to the next thing from here. It is Players Weekend here at Chase Field, and I have a great view of all the action from this really special section, almost below field level down the right field foul line. You got Goldie out there, you got Nolo, aka Paul Goldschmidt, and Robinson Cano, and lots of other guys with their nicknames on the backs of their jerseys. So that's pretty fun to see. Now, I want to show you this section. It's maybe about 75 feet long, and the railing, the padded railing, is just at the most awkward height, or maybe I'm the most awkward height. If you're standing up, you're basically blocked from seeing the batter, so you gotta either stand on your tippy toes or duck down. And by the way, a lot of people think that the closer you are to the field, the easier it is to get baseballs, but I found that that's not the case in general, and not here either. You're not allowed, just so you know, to climb up on this little concrete ledge and lean over, okay? So there are some balls rolling by that I just can't go for. And a lot of the third out balls are actually getting tossed over this area completely into the regular seats. But in terms of getting a cool view of the field, nothing really beats this. So right now it's the 3rd inning, Mariners are up 4-0. So we gotta get the Diamondbacks on the board. We'll see what they can do. For the camera. We're not gonna talk about that. It's a final here at Chase Field, and it was all Mariners tonight. They won this game by the score of 6-3, and I had such a good time sitting really close to the field. Normally I wander all over the stadium and check it out from different spots, but tonight I never moved from this area. You could see the players so close up. They were adjusting their hats, all kinds of facial expressions, and early on I didn't think I was going to get a ball, but I ended up getting 3 down here, all tossed by Robinson Cano, who is the man. He throws so many baseballs into the crowd. Every 3 outs over the course of the game, he was hooking people up. Every single infield warm-up ball, and then 3 outs later, whenever his team cleared the field, he would throw the 3rd out ball as well. So in the middle of the 3rd inning, I got an infield warm-up ball, then I got the ball that ended the 5th inning from Cano, and in the bottom of the 9th, Daniel Descalso hit a foul ball that trickled onto the warning track near first base. Cano picked that up, tossed it into the stands. Some lady dropped it right down to my feet, so I picked that one up, and handed it to her. Now, the ball that ended the 5th inning, which I still have in my possession, has a beautiful commemorative logo for the Diamondbacks' 20th anniversary, and I'm going to give that baseball away as a prize on Instagram. So check me out there, Zack_Hample. Look for the photo where I show this baseball. All the info on how to possibly win it will be in the caption there. So the 7 baseballs for me today bring my lifetime total to 10,573. So I've now gotten 18 baseballs in 2 games at Chase Field. I will be back for one more game tomorrow. So I hope you've enjoyed the first 2 videos from Phoenix, and stay tuned for the last one. Thanks for watching, guys.